Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Baylor Bears and the Louisville Cardinals. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Did you know Louisville has one of the most unique stories about their stadium in all of college football? The L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium was built on a former railroad repair yard that opened in 1998. The land on which it was built was previously serving as a site for the Louisville and Nashville South Louisville Rail Yard. During construction of the stadium, the blaring train horn was used at the rail yard to indicate shift changes and was reclaimed. It is now blown pregame and each time the Cardinals score. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Cardinals ready to kick it away first. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short. First down. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking for a huge play. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play, but if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from them.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway finds his big tight end. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks, and what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open, he sees him, he throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the 4th down.
They'll start on the ground with Brown. Picks his way and gets 4 after the 27.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride him again. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole nine. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the more physical side is.
A 3rd and long here. They can pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Motion from the wideout. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
It is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The run inside. It's Beal. Fights off the defender. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Hand off again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Not a lot of room to field this one. Taken down right away. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Second down, going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the first down.
Shoots it to the left. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Second and long here. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. On the move. Turning and firing back to the right. That's risky. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Misses badly on that one.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Complete on the left to Smith. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And the Cardinals line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Just keeps slinging it. Fires quickly. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And the RPO got him. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville!
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Motion from the wide receiver. In the backfield, it's Williams. Drills him with the stiff arm. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Snags it, and there's running room. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Swarmed under 5-yard loss on the play. The Bears want to crank the tempo. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Flagway wants to throw. In traffic, it's Smith. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Brown. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Again, it's Brown. Crosses the 35.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here is the offense on the 3rd play of this drive, getting the 1st down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Got a man in the middle. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Cardinals in the hurry-up. In the red area, it's Brown. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown Cardinals. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown. And here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas, situationally in the game, coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Throwing, Lagway. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Defense playing a bail technique. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Gets it up to the 26-yard line. They keep it on the ground, and that paid off. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at SMU in their matchup against the number 2 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Cougars on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with him.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. It's complete to the right. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. There he goes down the right side. Running inside the 20. Touchdown Cardinals. And the route is on.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt...
Pulls it in down the middle. He's running free down the middle. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Play fake Lagway. Rushes on. Gets rid of it.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
On play action. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Baylor! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Here's Lagway to pass. It's caught for the 2.
You gotta love those fades, man, with the big body receivers, those guys that now can jump up and high point it. That's a great 2-point conversion play when you got a big guy that can do that.
And he's not going to take the touchback. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return.